Pagan Shooter back. Okay, so I have gotten numerous requests to show the cleaning of the Rossi. Now I've gone through how I carry it, keep it, and hold it in the case, so I just figured I'd take it out and leave it here. I find that the best way to clean it is to take the stock off completely. In other words, remove the barrels. That way you have direct access to the breech. This would be the 410 shotgun. And this would be the 22. I'm going to go ahead and pull the stock off. And we'll put it right there. So we've got both barrels sitting right here on the table. Now, it's easier to get to the breech like this, and as you know, you never want to clean, as long as you can avoid it, from the crown area or the tip of the barrel. You can end up chipping around here, and that can cause inaccuracies. So the best thing to do is to clean from the breech, which is where the bullet feeds, for those who don't know. So 22 we'll start off with. Now this is one of the new Otis kits that I just picked up not too long ago. This is the rifle kit. So I'm going to go ahead and bust open the patch that comes with it. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to saturate it with a little Hoppies number 9. And yes, I call it Hoppies. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and put it on the cable first. And we'll then saturate it. So this is for the 22. And I don't have the shotgun kit, so I'm going to be just using a regular rod for the shotgun section of this. So we'll go ahead and do this, and we'll saturate this pretty good. And I'm just going to pull this through several times through the barrel just to make sure everything is saturated very nicely. And watch out for the extractor. Yes, it is an extractor, not an ejector. There we go. And we pull it through. There we go. And it's got a little bit of dirt to it. I've been waiting to clean this because I knew that somebody had requested it. And because of my move, I have not, when this has been bugging me, I have not cleaned all of my ones that I'm planning on doing in the series. So this has actually been bothering me a lot. So we'll go ahead, and that is clean, or that is run through. We'll pull that patch off. And I'm going to go ahead and grab a regular rod that I've got. Actually, got a rod in here. And I'm going to screw on my shotgun pieces. And where is my patch? I believe, double check always. Go ahead and put on my shotgun patch. And I've got a large patch that I will put on it. I feel like I'm so unprepared for this. And if you notice, because I'm using regular rifle patches, I'm doubling them up just because it adds a little extra bulk for pushing through. And I'm going to go ahead and saturate this really good. And we'll get the other side. And Hoppies is inexpensive, so use enough to coat it. And just push it right on through. And unlike the other, we just pull it back gently so we don't damage. And we let that soak in. So now that we've got that soaking in, I'm going to use this patch. I'm just going to get around the breech open area and the extractor. You'll see there's an extractor here that is used to pull the shells out. And Here's one here. And I'm just getting around in here. Make sure all that facing is clean. And then I'll go ahead and, since the 22 has been sitting for a little while, I'll go ahead and pull the brush through the bore on that. Now, these aren't that dirty. I only shot them a few times before I put them away. There's a couple other ones that I'm going to be doing in this series that are a lot more dirty. That it's just been killing me that they're dirty. Anybody that has watched my videos knows that I can't stand to have dirty guns. I have to clean them. And pull through. And one more time, just to make sure we break all that up. And I'll tell you, this is actually really tight for a 22. My father had gotten one of these for his AR-15, and he said that he was not able to get it through the bore. So I'm going to have to investigate that one a little bit, but I believe that he may have been using the wrong brush or possibly the wrong patch piece. So I'll investigate that one because I haven't heard that with the Otis. Now I have seen it with some of the other stuff, some of the other kits, where the piece you need to put the brush on is actually larger than the bore, and that causes a problem. But once again, I not seen it with the Otis, so we'll have to investigate what he's done. Unfortunately, he lives a long distance away now, so it's not going to be something I can just investigate. So, all right, so now down the shotgun barrel, same thing as the patch. Once through, gently make sure it's in place, and then pull it back. You don't want to chip or damage the end of the barrel, as once again causes inaccuracies. Not as much with shotguns, unless you're shooting slugs, but will cause some inaccuracies. Can cause fly, which is basically when the shot is in a really large pattern. And actually, this one actually produces quite a small pattern, which is shocking. So, now that we've had a patch and a brush, the saturated patch and the brush, now we're just going to go ahead and wrap one of these round patches, which I wish I could find more of these. These are quite spectacular. We'll go ahead and push that through, make our little flower, and pull this through the bore. And so now what we're doing is we're feeding this down the barrel, and we're gently feeding it into the bore, into the breech, and down through the bore. And you'll see, it's pretty dirty, not too dirty. We'll go ahead and run this one again. Ooh, wrong side. Wow. Almost did what I've been warning against. We'll feed it down through the barrel, down through the bore, and that patch is now dirty. We're going to go ahead and, ooh, I ripped the patch. That's not good. Alright. And now we're going to find another one, like that, and pinch it through. Like that, and like that. And now we're going to run it through another time, and we're basically trying to get clean patches. So what we're going to do is this, and I'll probably switch to the extra patches that I have, because these are hard to find, and I like them for the bore, for the swab of the bore. And we'll run that down the barrel and clean again. That looks pretty clean. I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of my small patches from in here, and I'm gonna go ahead and run that through, and we'll see how clean or dirty this actually is. So do that, and we'll do that. Oop. go. And here we go. Let's see how well these work with the Otis and the rifle Otis. I know that they work pretty decent with the handguns, but the rifle works all right. And there you go. We got a clean patch through. So that was clean. So that's that barrel. And that's the 22 long rifle. You can also shoot shorts and the powderless, which I've actually shot a few of the powderless through. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull a patch through the 410 shotgun, actually a double patch, because once again I don't have the shotgun patches, which I should have gotten, but I didn't. And unlike the Otis, you push from the breech area. You push in instead of pulling through, and then you gently guide it back, pull it back through. You'll see that it's kind of dirty there. And what I'm going to do is now go ahead and grab another set of patches, and we'll do it one more time. I think that should do it. This wasn't that dirty, so I wasn't too concerned with this one leaving it, because it really was only a few shots that I had taken with it. So, and then we push this through. Ooh, that's gotta. There we go. I think I may have put, yep, I did 3. That's why. And that came through clean, so we'll just pull them off and pull it out. So that's pretty much clean as far as that. Let's go ahead and give a quick wipe down around the breech and the facing here. And we'll do another quick wipe down on this side. There we go. And then a little Rev oil on the extractor piece. There we go. And a little Rev oil on this extractor piece. And I'll go ahead and throw a little oil on this. And I'm not a fan of doing it like this, but there we go. And a little in there. And a little where the bend happens. And there we go. Clean the face there. There we go. And there we are. That's pretty much it. That's clean. Basically, if you're going to go shoot, then you would just reassemble. This is the 22. Reassembled. You would apply this and screw this in the bottom, and you're reassembled and ready to fire. Breech works pretty good. All done. This is probably one of the easiest weapons to clean, and just because you can go ahead and disassemble it like this. Most weapons you have to get around other mechanisms. This one's just basically a direct feed in. The only other thing I would suggest is, if you're going to soak it, is soak the face here. Maybe give it a little wiping down with some Hobbies or your cleaning liquid down in here, just to get that face clean. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty much, you're not going to disassemble the entire weapon to do it. You're basically just going to be cleaning and wiping this down. That's pretty much how I clean them. What do you think? Go ahead and comment, like, subscribe, and share.